Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away.
Welcome to another episode. I'm your co-host, Ellen, along with my co-host,
Lee. Yeah, I said it twice because I wanted to
I heard that.
be a little bit better. Thought if you hear it twice, maybe you'll remember it. I mean, just a tiny bit of extra effort, and yet amazing. All right, that was just annoying, but you can know what I'm saying. I mean, I think as we talk about this topic, that's really what we're saying is about that little bit extra. People are impressed by just a little more. You know what I mean? Well, first, you do what you say you're going to do. That's expected. But to be unexpected and exceed expectations, you do what you say you're going to do, right? And then you do it better than you said you would. Wow.
Okay.
Now we're talking, and that is across the board, whether it's in your job or even at home. You know, maybe you've never brought flowers home for your loved one, or maybe you've never cleaned the sink or whatever.
Hello.
I'm just saying these are not big things, you know, but yet I'm telling you the reward, or not the reward, but how that makes the other person feel and how big an impression that makes isn't commensurate with the amount of effort you put in. And that's efficiency, meaning a little more gets you a lot more. Yay.
So you're not being extra to be extra.
Oh, look
You're
at you with all these hip terms, man. You lay it.
Extra. No. I totally get that. Say what you're going to do. Do what you're going to say.
Right.
And then put a little oomph behind it. A little extra something that goes a long way. I think that's a great idea. You do something perhaps with a flourish. Ooh.
Is that paprika in there? It's just that little spice you added.
Did you add a little cilantro?
Ooh, yeah. But I'm telling you, it's people, I mean, are expecting from businesses, not even what they just, the job is done, right? You're right.
Yeah.
But to get that little bit extra sets you apart. And in life, people just, I said I would do it and I did it. There, it's done. But if you went above and beyond, it'd be like, I finished and. That's kind of what it is. It's this and.
And.
It's the and. And I also did this. No. Yes. No. Yeah.
I and you don't have to do it for everything.
We don't?
But if you it wouldn't be bad, but if you put that burden on yourself, then all of a sudden it's like, ugh. But if you could do it once a day, think about, I know we had an episode not too long ago about momentum. You put that in there and it kind of builds momentum. Like, hey, I did a little extra today. I'm going to see what I can do tomorrow or this afternoon. But you just, I'm going to do what I said, but I'm going to do it better.
Well, I know I've mentioned this a million times, but, I'm big on half birthdays because my birthday's in January and no one really cares because right after the holidays. So I thought, well, celebrate in July. Well, freaking A, it's on July 4th. So once again, no party for Lee. But I started to do it for other people and people think, wow, that must be a pain in the neck. No, it's not. I know when your birthday is, I look 6 months ahead and I write it in the calendar. How hard is that? But yet it is that thing on that day when I call, you called it my half birthday and my mom doesn't even. Yeah, it's big. But it's not a lot of work. It's just a lot of reward. And just saying, look for those things that it's just a little extra effort and yet it's a lot more love.
Yeah. Yeah, I try and remember when people are traveling. Like they are like, oh yeah, we're taking off Friday and we're trying to remember that and just send them a quick text in the morning, safe travels. And that means a lot. I mean, it means a lot to me when I go somewhere and I'm like, someone's remembered I'm leaving. Maybe they don't want me coming back, but they remember I'm leaving.
Didn't you just go on a camping trip or something, or some cross-country drive?
No,
I'm messing with you. I know. I knew you were gone.
There was no camping.
I knew you were gone. I didn't send you any text when you left or when you got back.
Exactly.
But I will now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for
better.
that. I want to be extra.
Okay. Be extra.
Yeah.
Take that little extra step. Be that someone that does a little more. Stay, honest to yourself, but be a little extra. Then be back with us again next week for another, perhaps even extra episode.